Well, if you guys are wondering where I've been lately, you can check this out. I've been working on this. It's my super uber tactical prepper upgraded super AK version 2.0. Yeah, anyway, I've been, you guys saw my earlier videos where I was getting ready to refinish my AK, and I'd been kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do, if I wanted to do a hydro dipping or this, that, and the other, and it was just such a pain in the ass to send out something that was a gun, and need an FFL, and then get it back with my job. So I just decided, screw it, I'll do it myself. So I went and bought some Cerakote and found a pattern online for multicam, and I multicammed my AK with Cerakote. So we'll see how it holds up. I've tried Duracoat before, and that stuff didn't work with a crap. And so I'm going to try this out. People said it's much better, so we'll see. Give you a good once over here so you can see what it looks like. You guys will recognize it as my old Romanian. It's got a few new parts on it I put on since then, and some of the old parts I took off and I put back on. One second here, let me get you a little light. Yeah. It's still curing, so it's going to be a little while before I can test out and see how durable this finish is. But it's pretty good. You can tell it's still curing because it's still got a little bit of a gloss to it. But all in all, for somebody who's only painted with airbrush once or twice, I think it turned out pretty good. I like it. They were a little wrong and instructed me what colors to start as a base, so it's not 100% matched to multicam, but it's pretty close. So anyway, I'll go over some of the parts if you're really curious. This up front is a Krebs custom muzzle brake. This is what was it, CAA? I can't remember who the exact name is. CAA flashlight mount. This is the old UTG barrel clamp mount I used before. I took it off when I had the Midwest Industries rail, which is right here, by the way. But when I went to my current setup, I put it back on as a flashlight mount. The flashlight's mounted right underneath the barrel, so now I really like it. This is Ergo sling mount. This is Ultimac lower handguard that I had before that was in that tan color. Oh, God, this camera sucks. Couple more weeks, man, and I'll get my new camera. Anyway, Ultimac lower handguard. Ultimac gas tube replaces the standard AK gas tube. I switched to this one. I like the fact that it was you could line it up with your iron sights. It was lower profile. I went to this because it was much lighter than the Midwest Industries rail, and it was much more comfortable having the Ultimac lower handguard. I'll probably do a review between the two of them. This has its upsides and its downsides, and I'll cover that, but I like it, so it worked pretty well. The rest of it was pretty much like I had before. Magpul Miata grip with a DPS, or DS arms, I'm sorry, adapter for AR-15 AK grips. And then Magpul CTR with cheek riser on a Voltor pig nose adapter. Polish the bolt carrier. Some people say, oh, it was going to stand out, but for one, you probably didn't even notice it stood out until I pointed it out. And two, if you're that close to me, you can see the bolt carrier, then I guess the camo isn't really doing that good of a job. And I've either got my 1 second of surprise or I don't, and this is just much easier to clean. So, yeah, it works fine. But anyway, give you a close-up of the thing on here. Sorry for the guerrilla camera work. I'm trying to film this in a limited space, getting ready to go back to my first day for school. Hooray. There you go. Like I said, I was obviously not a professional. You're going to be able to see little spots where it didn't quite blend exactly, but I'm pretty happy with it considering what I had to work with. We'll see how well it lasts. Oh yeah, and it's a Tapco. This is the Tapco mag that came with the gun. I just went ahead. I didn't feel like ruining one of my Bulgarian ones by painting it, so I just used the Tapco mag. And it's a Spectre sling. So there you go, the most tactical AK ever. Would like to go see how it works, although I should imagine it will fire any differently considering it's just the same gun with new paint on it, but give you guys an update of how the coating works, and we'll check that area right there, see how it does on metal. I'm assuming probably not very well. It's going to have to cure for at least a couple more weeks before it's at 100%, but I'm sure I'll end up with the safety scratch right there, which is fine, it's going to happen. So anyway guys, that's it, that's what I've been working on. Let me know what you think. If you're a super AK should always be left alone fan, just go look at my other video. I've got an underfolder that's totally stock. So if you're all mad that I've Americanized or tacticaled my AK and I don't know what I'm doing, you can go look at that one and go cry. So, hey guys, that's it. Talk to you later.